Hey guys, how are you? Fortunate to have both Ed and Steffen from MiND Token for the session of CrazyLive. What is MiND Token?
All right. Well, thanks for having us. So what MiND Token is we've set up a situation where we've partnered with the world's largest e-health provider, Lifeworks, and through our staking systems, users who utilize our staking portals are able to access employee assistance benefits packages from the world's largest e-health provider. This includes doctors, lawyers, therapists, master's accredited psychologists, fitness experts, fitness app, financial planners, perks from big name brands, articles, workshops, and a whole myriad of other services.
So please tell me about your role, Steffen and Ed.
I'm one of the founders. Ed's the other founder. We live about 30 minutes away from each other. Over my divorce, I was using Lifeworks, and that's basically when I came to Ed with the idea, because he was in crypto and I was just learning it, bringing the Lifeworks package to people in crypto in one way or another. That I really thought it was needed, and that it wasn't there.
Yeah, and Steffen has a history in the corporate world, whereas my history is more related to crypto and peer-to-peer file sharing. And so we've actually made a really tight partnership between us as a result, because he knew the route to create corporations and to make contact with companies like Lifeworks, and I know the route to market in crypto. So it's been an excellent partnership.
So how long have this partnership been started?
We have been working on this for a year, but we kept it really quiet and under wraps for a couple of reasons. One, we wanted to have our products ready and utilities ready before we brought it to the attention of the market. And the other is, of course, what we're doing is quite unique. And I feel that, our partnership with Lifeworks is pretty groundbreaking, and we didn't want somebody with a bigger wallet to front run us.
Nice. So who came up with the idea first?
That would be Steffen. It actually took me a little bit to get it through my head what he was saying, because it was like, how are we going to actually bring such a massive and real utility to the space? And once it clicked, I was all in.
Nice. Steffen, tell me about the inspiration behind it.
Well, it was my divorce. I had a bad divorce, and I was going through a rough time. I used Lifeworks because my current job that I have, they give us the EAP. They give us Lifeworks as an EAP service, and I was going through their counseling, and one of the things I noticed, because Ed was teaching me about crypto at the time, is that there like I said before, there was no access to any of this sort, any mental health care, any of that in crypto that I saw. And I kind of I know business well enough to go, okay, well, if I had a business, I could probably get to talk to Lifeworks. And if we can get to talk to Lifeworks, we can form a way to give these services out. And that's kind of how I came up with the idea. And then I started hammering Ed with it. I was like, every time I saw him, I was like, okay, what do you think we should do? He goes, get a corporation. So I came back next week. I'm like, I got a corporation, right? And he's like, all right, now let's try and meet with Lifeworks. So I figured a way to reach out to them. I know some people that use them right now. I talked to our HR. She got me in contact with some of the directors, and one of them reached back out to us, and we started meetings.
How would the tokenomics of this MiND token be able to help people, or how would people use it? Like, what is the usability of the tokens in this case scenario?
Okay, so I mean, the number one utility is that you're able to stake your tokens, receive an APY, and have access for the time period that you've staked to the Lifeworks EAP benefits. The next utility I would say is our partner project system, where other projects are able to join our staking portal for a fraction of what it would cost them to develop it, and have their team and users who choose to stake access the same utility. That's one of the ways that we plan to scale this project.
What's the APY that you are looking at?
The top APY is on the 12-month pool. That's for a 12-month subscription to the Lifeworks platform, and that's 150%, and it's set.
150% a year.
Yeah, I think so. We needed to ensure that we had two things going on. One is that we had a low-cost access for people who don't have the financial power to access services like this. So our 1-month pool is set at 25% at a $50 market value stake, and then our top pool, of course, is a $400 market value stake with 150% APY. And what we did is we included a staking tax in our tokenomics that will help support that. But also, we do charge a $5 per month onboarding fee. So in the 1 month pool, you pay $5. In the 12-month pool, you would pay $60. But our overhead costs are actually slightly lower than that. And so what that allows is for a little bit of profit into the system. And so our economics are modeled very much like Lifeworks in that we aim to be a volume play. So for example, Lifeworks has 26 million users through their 15,000 corporate clients, and they collect fees on those 26 million users, but really it's only 15 or 20% who utilize the system religiously. And that's what allows them to operate the way that they do with, registered doctors and lawyers and so on. And so our systems are set up much like that. And that's why we had the APYs at the rates they do, so that it's something that the whales are excited about as well. And because, there's a lot of people in the space who may not need those services, but they recognize the value that we're bringing and just need to see a return.
Nice. What's the tax that you have mentioned earlier?
We have a buy tax of 6% and a sell tax of 12%. And we've got on the buy tax, we've got 1% to liquidity, 2% to operations, 1% to staking, and 2% to marketing. On the sell tax, we've got 2% to operations, 3% to marketing, 4% to staking, and 3% to liquidity.
Where are you guys right now, and what do you see yourself in the next 3 months?
We've gone through our sale. We're about to go live tomorrow. We've got some amazing backing from some very serious people and some the support of a lot of AMA groups and so on that we've worked with. I would say that the number one goal right now, obviously, is partnership staking so that we can expand our network and start to cross promote between communities. So for instance, we've got Izanagi and Snafu, whose staking systems go live with ours. And, so that's a great networking opportunity. We're able to network with Snafu. We're able to do Twitter spaces and cross promotional AMAs and so on. Right. And anybody who joins the system, of course, is exposed to all the other projects that we're partnered with. And so, we're going to shoot for the stars, and we're going to start with the big players and approach them. We've got a beautiful little pitch deck made up, a nice little PDF that explains what we're doing to them. And, we're going to start with the big players and work our way down the ladder, but we're interested in partnering with just about anybody. I mean, we offer
everybody legit.
Everybody legit. Yeah. I mean, it's, we offer two things to these projects. To the smaller projects who are, maybe Mimi and looking for a utility, we offer that staking system, and we have our staking set up so that they're single-use contracts. So a partner that comes on can choose if they want set or variable APY. They can choose how many months they want the pool and so on. So we've tried to make it really accommodating for other projects and really easy to access and fast.
And the one thing we haven't touched on yet is we did notice really early that not every community or group can utilize staking. So not every token has tokenomics built in for staking, or they don't have a token. So what we created were two NFTs. The first NFT is for the owner of the community and its team and staff, and that onboards them automatically for 1 year. Okay. The second NFT, we work with the community and we create art with them. And a little bit of residual income goes back to the artist that the community chooses, and it also gives whoever purchases that NFT either 3 or 6 months access, whatever we end up deciding that NFT is going to be sold for.
Yeah, every community is going to have different needs and wishes, and so we really have tried to be fluid in how we approach this, so that we have the best opportunity of actually making those partnerships, and we're not really rigid about it. We're going to be launching. We're not giving the exact hour. We like to take things steady and proper. We don't want to be rushed, but we're aiming for between 10 a.m. PST and 1 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. As I say, we've got a lot of great support. The people who are in our early sale and who've been behind us have been instrumental in making all the connections to all the great groups that we've been working with. We have a public corporation, or we have a corporation. It's not publicly traded, but we do have a corporation. You can search it on the Canadian Business Registry as MNTL Services Inc. We have been KYC'd by 2 different communities. We're vault verified with Anonymous, and we're KYC with Seek Token, and that includes biometrics and criminal record checks. We're fully doxed in public. Our contracts have been audited by Safeton. We've got a lot of great things on the horizon, more than we could, our AMAs can go 3 hours long. We have so much conceptualized. So we're really, really excited just to get off the ground and get working and get building those partnerships and reaching out.
Which blockchain will be like? Which network?
We'll be on BSC. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be adding
can buy us
liquidity.
some
That's correct. The ticker
MiND, yeah.
is all capital letters MiND, except the I is small.
Or MIND. Okay, so
I appreciate that.
congratulations again, guys, and great
Thank
job
you.
you're doing. Please do more of the good work.
Oh, you
Thank
can
you for
count on
having
it.
us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you very
we're
much for
here
your
a long
time.
time.